You are live. Good morning, Morgan. Down a little bit, that's right. Oh my goodness. Let's give it a minute to get going.
Got no likes, but got one person. No likes.
Oh gosh, I'm tired.
One
It's so
day.
dark out and cozy and rainy. I just want to nap all day. Good morning, Jennifer. How
Good
are you?
morning.
Good morning,
Jennifer.
everybody. There we go. Now it's catching up. It takes it a minute on our end. Can you guys please sit nicely without
I'm
using
fine.
the mic?
She's pushing. I'm sweet.
You are pretty squeezed in. Is it working okay for everybody? Your puppy is literally wrapped up in this cord. Is it coming through okay? I turned my Wi-Fi off and it's streaming on my mobile. I'm going to kick both of you out of here at the rate you all are going today. Okay, hopefully it's coming through. All right, maybe. Hey, good. Okay, it's like just delayed on my end. I'm getting like super delayed responses to things. But okay, good. It's working. How are you all doing today? Yep, that's good.
And I got one on my
Rooster Andy is kind of hanging in there. He's not doing so awesome. We were able to get him. Hey, Sherry, happy Saturday. We're able to get him last night this Vet RX stuff that somebody recommended. So we're giving that to Andy, the rooster, and he took it. We had him in last night. I shared you guys. We had him all set up in like a box with towels and stuff, and he was watching the Waltons with us. But yeah, today he's just kind of laying there. Did he eat or drink anything? Yeah, he hasn't really eaten or drinking anything. Hey, Bambi. Good morning. Afternoon. So yeah, Rooster's just kind of hanging in there. I don't know what to do. It's so hard because it doesn't seem like he's like clearly he's not doing well, but it doesn't seem like he's in like crazy pain and suffering also. So, you know, trying to find that line of like, should we go ahead and just, you know, put him out of his misery, type of a thing, or I know, you know, but trying to find the best way, you know, to try different things to see if, you know, it helps him and he feels better and he will heal and get better, or if he's not. So at this point, I think he's going to become this like indoor rooster that Lily puts in like a baby carrier and just carries around all day long. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to give him a bath though later because we put him back outside last night we have a dog kennel that we've been using as like our chicken hospital. And so we put him back outside, but it rained overnight, so just the ground being wet, and then he can't get up to move to go to the bathroom. Yeah, so we got him out this morning to give him some more of that medicine and stuff, and it was rather disgusting. So I think we'll be giving the rooster a bath later. Yeah, and then he freaked out when we were giving him the medicine, and he started flapping his wings, and so Lily just got like, yeah, it's pretty disgusting. So aren't you guys glad you asked? That's how the rooster is doing. Sherry, we spell Lily's name with one L, like the flower.
L-I-L-Y.
Yeah.
Well, in the Bible, it's spelled L-I.
Yeah, when it's the flower. It's
Yeah,
so anyways,
we in here.
you're squeezed in here. I mean,
Everything's
so anyways, that is our
squeezed.
morning. Checking on the rooster. He's not doing so hot. I don't really know what to do with him. I'm like really struggling to get up and want to get going. Like, I mean, it's Sabbath anyways. We're just kind of all relaxing, but it is rainy and dark and cloudy and cozy, which I totally love the coziness of it. But it means that like we're all really tired and I don't really want to do anything. Hey, happy Sabbath.
I want to watch that French show, but it's not on Prime. I'm done. You're dying. Okay, you don't need to push me because you're dying on the couch.
Oh, hey, Raylan, you're good. Hope you all are doing well. Sorry, my phone's like showing all of the comments, I think like really delayed. Like usually there's a delay, but I feel like this time it's really delayed. So I'm behind on everything. Hey, Lisa. Oh, yeah. Phone's got to be charged up. ready for live. You guys need to make sure you have your devices or whatever charged up for tomorrow, because we will have the live stream for the church. You guys have to come join us at noon tomorrow. Yes, our kids will be joining in, watching as well. They will not be sitting down. They will not be sitting down with us while we live stream, so that way Daddy can focus and like pay attention to what he's doing. But we will have devices up here so the kids can be watching as well and joining in.
Because if you didn't know, I can't see.
Because otherwise, it can be a little chaotic when you're trying to talk and do things, and you have all of your children there helping. So rainy, dark, and cold should be reserved for evening time. I don't mind it. Like, I totally like it. We definitely go along with whatever God has going on outside, and our days are very dependent upon the weather. Which, I mean, I guess this is perfect, like, Sabbath day, because all I want to do is lounge around and rest because it's cozy. Daddy is busy working on finishing sermon prep for tomorrow.
Maybe we'll take a nap while we're watching Garfield.
I can nap when the kids watch Garfield, they say. He is finishing up working on that. So he is busy working away. Yes, Lisa, I cannot wait. Make sure your phone is charged. Yes.
Can I bring the chicken in to show everybody?
He's really gross right now, so I don't know if we want to bring the rooster in here right now. Oh, Bambi, your air conditioner broke. That is awful.
Oh no, hopefully trying to get your place. Go to Wall House.
No, she says it's hot at their house.
Oh, hopefully. Go to Wall House.
Virginia says come over to our house and then you guys can cool off.
Yeah.
It is kind of like warm and muggy outside. But
stop messing with my
it's still, it feels more like fall and coolness because it's dark and cozy. Like, until you walk outside and you're like, oh, it's kind of hot and muggy, but it seems like it should be. Ooh, we came to the beach for picnic and exploring. Ooh, that's fun. I'm gonna go to the beach and come picnic and exploring with you guys. That'd be fun.
Cool, pretty caves?
I don't know if they're going through caves right now.
There's like some really cool caves.
No, I know there are cool caves, but I don't think they're at cool caves right now.
Sometimes we have picnics.
Sometimes we do have picnics just in our yard. We have this amazing huge tree grove area that I have always wanted.
Fireplace too.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to like set it up as like a picnic area for us to go to. Like, you never should. I feel like at lunchtime, like I always have this idea of like, we'll go up there and sit under the trees and we'll do that. Maybe with fall coming, we'll do that, because then like summer hits and the poison ivy comes out and all the stuff, and we just like never do it.
But it's almost winter, don't worry.
But I feel like me, like who I think I am, I'm the mom that like picnics and we go out to the tree and like we picnic for lunch. Like, that's who I think I am. We've yet to do it. We've lived here for longer than we've lived anywhere in our entire life. But okay, so let's see. Now it just popped up and gave me all these messages. Hey, Heather, you made it. How was the hotel? I hope you guys are having a better day. Question about church. Do y'all do music, worship, or just the sermon? That is a great question. Sherry, she wants to know if you guys are going through caves. We ate lunch on the back porch yesterday. See, that's like a picnic. We do that. Like, the kids will go outside and eat sometimes, or we'll sit out on the swing or things like that. But I always feel like I want to go like out in the trees and have like a thing and sit down and do it, but we never do.
That'd be so fun. I want to do Sabbath up in the woods.
Outside Sabbath up in the woods. That's a lot to take up there. One day it'd be cool if we could have like a table up there and we could like go up and do stuff. That would be cool. So as far as church, we were trying to figure out for our home church that we live stream, you guys. Yeah, we don't picnic in the heat. Yeah, picnic in fall, like when it's nice out. For our church, so we're live streaming our online services that you guys can all come join. You're all invited. When we get done doing this, I'll put a link in the profile to come and do that. We did go ahead and set up a Facebook group just so the live stream would be private. Everybody is welcome, but we wanted it to be an environment, like if you came over to our house and you have questions and you want to talk and you want to share and things like that, without necessarily having to put yourself out there to the entire internet, because not everybody wants to do that. Totally understandable. You never know what you're going to get when you put everything out there to the internet. So we were trying to decide how best to do the like worship part of it. Sorry, waves are loud. Yeah, she said caves. Are you going into caves? So we were trying to figure out the worship part of it. We had thought about kind of just jumping on the live stream, you know, like 20 minutes early and like just sharing with you guys just some music playing, just kind of like background music or something if you want that time of worship. Go and listen to all of our podcasts and stuff on like worship music, like Christian worship music specifically. We've kind of touched on some of the issues and things there. But Facebook is crazy about their copyright stuff. So on YouTube, if you have music playing in the background, you can get like noted for it. Usually they will review it and be like, obviously you weren't doing anything sketchy, like you just had music playing in the background, so it picked it up. And it's okay, it's not that big of a deal. Apparently Facebook is like, they'll just rip everything down if there's like anything in there whatsoever, is what they were saying, the things that I was reading about. So I kind of don't want to put anything up, yeah, because of the copyrights. If we have any music playing at the beginning, they will just rip the whole thing down. And obviously we don't want to have that happen. So we're not going to do that where we come, they'll take our thing off. They'll get rid of it. So we don't want to have the live stream for the church. You're not listening to the conversation. So anyway, I know, then do that. Anyways, so we don't want to play any of the music and cause any issues that way, possibly. Yeah, so just you'll have to go ahead and just do it beforehand on your own, whatever is best for you and your family. Who knows down the road what might come, whatever, that's fine. But as of right now, yeah, it's going to cause issues. So we're just not even going to go and do anything like that. Brandon and I were thinking of putting together like a playlist on our channel of like music our family listens to on a normal basis, as like our time to, you know, worship isn't just about music. It's about your whole life. It's about so much more. But we're thinking about putting together, you know, some music that we do love and we do enjoy, you know, that our family kind of does in that time of worship. Oh my gosh. And so did you contact Guy? Oh, I found his stuff. I did not do it. I had it pulled up the other day when we were working on it, but I haven't talked to him yet. Shh. So anyways,
What's your package?
Is this what Daddy was talking about earlier?
Say hi.
Oh, 2 deliveries. Virginia brought in a box.
Does it say Mom?
And an egg. So you guys
Hey,
get to
so
see
the
our
mailman
delivery.
gave you an egg. Dad, is this the package you're talking
Yes,
about?
yes, I can get it. Go put that in the fridge, please.
And go get a
I'll break it with my finger. Yeah, so anyways, we hey Gina. So yeah, we the whole music thing anyways, we can't do it on there because of copyright. Am I supposed to open this? Oh, you do it? Okay.
Oh, hey, Dad!
Okay, Daddy's gonna open that for us. So yeah, get to the music. We're gonna put together a thing, spend some time, just your family, your own. Would you please? You guys are so distracting. This is why I hide in here when we do videos, you guys, because I can't think with all this stuff. So yeah, do music on your own before coming over and joining us because so yeah, that's the thing for music. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Good morning, Gina. How are you guys all doing? It's so good to, I love doing this. Like, I know we don't have like a set plan and it's just kind of like hanging out and seeing like what's what, but I love getting to have this time of like connecting. Okay, I have a present, apparently. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? Did you see that?
Oh my goodness, no, I didn't notice
normally?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I remember her saying that she did do that.
That's right.
I think, yeah, she did say that. Yes, she does that.
Okay, so funny story, because I have a package that, anyways, I started dotting my my eyes with hearts in what, like junior high school or something, like forever ago. And look at this card, this person dotting it with an oh. How funny is that? Let me open this real quick and then I will catch up on your guys' comments because this is just too cute. Oh, how sweet. No, you mind your business. I will read this in a minute because neither. Jennifer, you go and have lunch. You can come back and watch later and catch up. I will read this when I can read it
Why
without.
can't we read it?
Because it's to me and I'm not going to read it with everybody. So,
so
hi, you down with
weird.
hearts too. So look at this cute little package. Chocolate. The kids, you think it's chocolate?
I think it's chocolate.
Okay, my kids gets a box of chocolate. I love this with the string on it.
Vanilla chocolate. Come on.
Oh, look how cute. It's not, you guys can't see anything that's happening. I'll do this. Okay.
It's gonna be chocolate. It's gonna be chocolate.
I cannot.
I'm pretty sure it's not chocolate.
It's chocolate. It's chocolate. It's a chocolate dress. I
Is
knew
it not?
This is
It's
not
a chocolate
chocolate
vanilla
dress.
flavored dress. Eat it. It's
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh my god, that's a scarf.
It's a chocolate dress. It's a chocolate scarf. Eat it.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
beautiful.
You guys, do you see this? This. Beans on here. Sabrina, are you kidding me?
That is unbelievable.
It's a chocolate and vanilla flavored
That
scarf.
is gorgeous.
Chocolate and vanilla flavored.
Did she
stuff.
make it herself or
She made this.
She made
I've
that.
seen her
That's
share on Instagram the stuff she makes, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You are so talented. You guys, look at this. Look at the detail in this. Can you
Eat
see it? Hold on, no, I'm trying to let everybody see. Look at that, you guys. Can you see that?
Get your meow.
Oh my gosh, Sabrina, you are killing me.
Is she on there?
Yeah, she just got up.
Look!
You
Oh
said you were
my
old mom or the
God,
comment. You didn't see it.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Oh, Sabrina, are you kidding me?
See?
This
You have
is
to
so stinking pretty.
Where are they
Look
sitting?
at that. Look at the
That.
detail she has.
That for me?
Mm-mm-mm.
And it.
So pretty.
That is great. Sabrina, look at Pop-Up's nose.
And yes, my perfect colors because that will go perfectly with everything.
It's a chocolate vanilla flavor.
Anyways, you all see, look how beautiful that is. You all
Doesn't
see?
taste very good.
Very, very cool. Oh my gosh. So now we gotta drive out to California so I can give you a big hug because this is so awesome.
I'll hug.
Thank you.
Hug the cameras.
Yes, hug the camera. We're hugging you. Okay, that is way cool. Let me go back and see all of the comments. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. All right, put this right here. Y'all don't mess with my stuff.
Why can't we read your nose?
Okay, Gina. Okay, because I'm gonna read my note. I'm not gonna like sit here and
How
let
would
everybody
you
go
want
through
to
my
read
note.
my note in my penthouse?
Yes, of course. But child. Okay. Andy update. Andy is not doing so well. We got some medicine that we have been giving him.
Hey, since how's
And-
Andy doing Lily, not you?
Didn't you answer the question, Lily?
He's not good.
He's not doing well. Thank you. Okay, so Andy's not doing well. He's hanging in there. So yeah, he's just laying. He's not really getting, really eating or drink anything
He hasn't
today.
drank in 4 days.
Yeah, anything.
I
So
got him to eat yesterday.
and he's really yucky and gross now because he can't get up to move to go to the restroom. So we're gonna have to like give him a bath before we figure anything else because
I'll give my Mr. a bath.
he's really gross right
I
now.
want chocolate.
Oh my gosh, so
Yep,
pretty,
it's like
Sabrina.
chocolate.
Seriously.
How beautiful.
Um,
It is beautiful. You're so talented, Sabrina.
Anybody, you know, it's cool. It's cool to.
Making chocolate and
um,
flavored scarf.
I taught myself from YouTube. Anyone can. It's serious though. The stuff that you can learn.
Of YouTube?
Yeah, just from watching
Yeah, I
videos and
watch
stuff.
stuff on YouTube. But Chad doesn't know.
I know how to crochet and I used to love to try
I
to do
don't
the
know
stuff.
how to crochet.
My arthritis has gotten so bad. I can't do any of
You
these
can't
things.
teach me
I
how to
hate it. I know.
Wow.
So Lex knows how to
No, Lex
crochet
doesn't.
and she
Kaylin
does. And she taught her daughter Kaylin, yes, she knows how. And so I keep telling Lily, I'm like, you're gonna have to go and have them show you because my
They
hands
show
will
me
not
videos
work
and I'm
anymore.
just like,
Frustrating.
this is boring. I don't get a thing.
Yeah. Something in your eye. I'm trying to see if
I
you
got
guys
how I don't know.
have seen when we first became like Instagram friends. I went back and was like looking through all of her pictures and she was making all of these cool things. And I kept showing Brandon. I was like, look at all these things she makes. It's so cool. I want all of the things. They're so
She makes
awesome.
this.
So
She
that is
stuck
something.
out
Oh
today.
yeah, didn't somebody ask a question about my dress?
Oh, poor Andy. Did you see that?
Yes, poor Andy. I know.
He always
Poor
had
Andy.
problems. He had like breathing
Okay,
problems.
where do I get my dresses? That is such a funny question because I get them usually from a thrift store.
really?
Yep, usually. YouTube is amazing. I learned to knit and crochet and spin yarn. That's so stinking
Spin
cool.
yarn.
YouTube
Spin
is
yarn
amazing.
easy.
Oh, I
Just
saw
go
somebody posted like, no, that's not how it works. I saw somebody post like a meme or something the other day, and they were like, Heather is pit stopping at a Walmart somewhere in Georgia. Good luck. We used to live in Georgia, and Walmarts are always fun in
Somewhere
Georgia.
in-
So good luck.
Walmarts
We
are
lived
always
outside of Savannah.
fun because they have like
Um,
circuits there, glue
uh,
there, food there, candy.
Seriously, Sabrina's so talented with this stuff because it is, but it is amazing. You're right. With anybody can learn anything. And that's where I feel like I struggle sometimes with homeschool stuff when people are like, will there be a specific curriculum for this or for that? And I'm like, just go on YouTube and watch videos. And hey, Karen, because there's so
Who's
much
Jay?
just there. They're in Georgia. Oh, you're in Georgia. We lived outside of
I was wondering,
Savannah
like,
in like
what's
cooler
GA?
area. And that's where Virginia was born. Virginia was born
Hi,
in
Karen.
Savannah.
She's asking how is
Andy is not, you just did stuff. Careful.
Sorry.
Andy is not doing well at all. So prayers for Andy. He hasn't gotten up at all. He hasn't eaten or drank anything
Which
today.
is not very
We
good.
gave him some medicine. We
His
shall see. Good
comb's,
morning,
like,
Kelly.
black,
Yeah, his comb on top, it's turning black. And it
his
keeps doing
wattles are getting
that.
darker. His wattles aren't black, but they're like darker.
Are they darker? Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
yeah. that's Andy is her baby. He always has been. She loves that stinking rooster. Who wasn't supposed to be a rooster. We were only supposed to have his.
Yeah.
And then Lily was like, he's a rooster. I know it. Huh.
I know it because I heard him crowing that day, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah,
Dad
I'm
didn't
sure
believe you.
he's not a rooster." And then, like a couple of days, he was like, "Oh, snap, you're right.
I think he's a
I
rooster.
think he's a rooster. I saw him crowing."
So he's just, we're just kind of watching him. He's just kind of hanging in there. It's kind of one of those like, I don't want him to be suffering if that's what's wrong.
He doesn't seem like he's
But he
suffering.
doesn't-
He's
yeah,
not
he
like
honestly
he's not
doesn't.
crying, and especially roosters, they show
Yeah.
a lot of pain. Like they
But it's also
scream
weird
and
because
run
some of the one thing that somebody suggested that I think it totally looks like he has
Kinky
causes
back?
kinky back and it causes paralysis. But then we've had a few days where he gets up and he does kind of walk around and it just seems like his equilibrium's
He
off.
sits back, though, like
Yeah,
like
so
a real human. He sits back like
I know he does. He like sits on his booty
like a real human.
like a person, not like a chicken. So
Not like a chicken. So
not
that's
normal,
okay.
not what it's supposed to be.
I mean, I make chickens sit down like
So yeah, I don't know. Poor Andy, these stinking chickens. And then, oh my gosh, I almost
He's
videoed
always
it,
had
and then I was like, oh wait, we're not. Bye, Raylan. You guys go and enjoy your day.
Praying hard for Andy.
Thank you. I almost started to film it, and then I was like, oh, it's Saturday. I don't have to vlog today. Like, you get used to vlogging all of the time, so
Yeah,
then
you
I
have to
just
live
record
stream.
everything that happens. But we have two of our hens, Debbie and Cheetah. And you guys
Yes.
name them the weirdest stuff, but Debbie and Cheetah are always together.
I named her Debbie, and Sophie named her Cheetah.
Okay,
because
so
I
they're
said
always
Sophie.
together, and they are the two that we have
They're
caught
like
going
best
like
friends.
across the street and up and like over into there's
They
like
were
a
literally in
there's
our
like a
neighbor's yard.
duplex complex
By
type thing
their,
across the street.
by their barbecue. A
Barbecue,
couple
yeah.
days ago.
So
were literally
we
there.
kept catching them up over there, and we're like, those poor people are gonna come home from work and be like, what the heck? It looks
Why are
like
there
chickens
chickens?
are all over our stuff throughout the day, but they keep going over there. And so this morning we looked out, and they were in the road.
On the road.
Yeah.
Just pecking.
Just like eating bugs and stuff or whatever out of the road, but they're literally just hanging out like in the road.
I saw
And
no
so,
cars though, so me, Dad, and Pickle Honey go.
yeah,
And
Daddy and
Zoe.
the girls, and they took Zoe down with them, but they had to go down into the road and like shoo Debbie and Cheetah back up here. These stinking chickens.
They're two different chickens though. And stuff. They
But
used to
it's funny.
hate each other. when
They
were chicks.
are
They hated
best friends.
They're best
These
friends.
two, and they go and they just get in trouble.
Wherever I
together all
see
day.
Debbie, I say Cheetah. Wherever I see Cheetah, I see Debbie.
Yeah, they're always
They
together.
eat right next to each other
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
Always right next to each other or in front of each other.
It's so funny. So they go and they just get into like tomfoolery together all day, and we catch
It's
them
like
doing
being
all
pickle.
kinds of double trouble. It's exactly what they are. So, anyways,
The trouble
um, I don't know if Brandon's going to make it up at all. He is, we were talking about it and he was like, he's kind of stressing out, I think, you guys, so keep him in your prayers because tomorrow for Sunday, it's like our first like official
Well,
nursery down. And
That
he's
goes
been,
to Sunday's life, not Saturday.
well, he's been working on what he knew, like he's had laid on him for a while, like what he wants to talk about, what he wants to do, but he's just trying to like put it all together. Yeah, for
Sermon.
tomorrow's home church service that we're gonna share with you guys online. Obviously, if anybody's in the area and wants to come over,
Ow!
sorry, watch your face. Wants to
That
come
was
over,
live.
you totally can.
was
But he
live.
is he's trying to get it put together, and it was like this week he would get on a roll putting everything together, and then this would happen or that would happen or this would happen. And so oh my gosh, Kelly, I hope the baby feels better. You guys take care. Yes, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Every baby's cranky, don't worry. Our baby.
Any baby with a cold especially is really cranky. But he's been working on that, trying to get it finished up. And so last night when he wasn't like, because his plan was he wanted to have everything done by Friday, so that way he was like good to go. And when he wasn't totally done, he was kind of stressing out a little bit. So he was like, tomorrow I'm going down to my office and I'm going to read it. Let me finish saying what I'm trying to say though. You interrupt me all the time and it's so frustrating. He's gonna finish. Nobody cares. Okay. Anyways, what did Bambi say? I was excited to see it. I read it and I was going to go to it as soon as I finished saying what I was trying to say. We had to confine our chickens. Our neighbors got mad and gotten hit in the road. Oh, you could actually be fined for them being at large. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I feel like we luck out for the most part because we have 8 acres and then we do have neighbors to the side of us, but they have like 5 acres and it's pretty wooded.
No, they have
and
like
so,
maybe 8 acres.
no, they don't. They have 5.
Our sheep ones do.
No, right here. And so they kind of like go into the woods, but that's it. And then we border the church's property. So there's a ton of land, which the chickens really don't even go over there, do they?
Yeah, they do sometimes. They don't
Do
go
they?
like all the way. They go like by the compost bin sometimes.
Yeah. Luckily, like everybody around us, it's kind of like open land until they go across the street and up there. We have 80 acres, but they go the wrong way. Man, to have 80 acres, that's so cool.
80
But isn't that the part? It's like they have all this
acres.
land over here, but you're right. They go, though it's just for us, it's just those 2. It's Debbie and Cheetah. They go across the road and then they have to go like down and up and over to even get to that. Like, are you kidding me? What are you guys doing?
And they just like peck their way through it.
Why are you walking around with a leash hanging out for
Because Virginia never took it off. I
Puppy
spot my
comes in
little
and she
eyes,
has a
something
leash
white.
trailing off of her.
The
You guys want to see Pup Pup? Hi, Pup Pup. What are you doing, Pup Pup? Stinking dog. The dog's crazy.
Quit licking me.
Anyways, so
It's okay.
it's crazy. These chickens, you get so attached to them. I mean, they're fun and we love them, but it's been so hard, you know, especially like Turk when we lost Turk. I know, but it's so crazy now, like because of the predator problems we had out
Where's
and about.
Virginia? Virginia's
Um,
really far away.
yeah, Virginia was here at the beginning, but then she got bored and she took off. I'm afraid, like especially those houses over there, if they have like dog food or something out, I'm like, man, my chickens are never gonna leave if they know you have food sitting out here because chickens think
Chickens
they're starving
eat
all the
everything.
time.
Everything. They eat my cats.
Mississippi 12?
For what?
For your computer.
Arkansas 51 exclamation point, I think.
Why
Because
are you
it
sure?
restarted. I'm pretty sure your that laptop's under Mississippi.
Maybe.
What is it? What would it be? Mississippi 12?
Yeah.
With a capital line?
Yeah.
Any weird numbers or?
If anything, there might be an exclamation mark at the end, but I don't know. It's been a while.
It just restarted.
Did you lose all your work? Sorry, guys. Apparently, the computer just restarted on Brandon. So hopefully, yeah, now you guys know everything. I hate it because I like have my passwords auto save. Pickle, do that on the other side of the sink, please. Do it on the other side of the sink. That side's broken. Oh my gosh. Can you please?
This side.
Can you go help her?
That side.
So the one side of the sink is broken. So the water just goes out everywhere and we have a bucket underneath, but when you just constantly use it, the bucket fills up quickly and nobody checks it. So then we have water flowing everywhere.
Oh, we only have 8 people. 8 people left.
I don't know what she's doing. Okay, anyways, I guess the computer just restarted on Brandon, so hopefully.
Oh, no, poor Dad.
I don't really know what happened.
Restarted. Can I have it?
What?
It restarted.
Why would we give you the computer because the computer
Because now all this work's done, and I don't.
No, hopefully he didn't lose anything. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. Hopefully it works out okay. Guess we'll find out.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh, guess what Zoe does?
What?
Sometimes. Whenever Trav holds one of us, Zoe will like attack his leg.
It
I
is funny.
think she's jealous. I think
So-
she just gets jealous.
I don't know. I think she thinks she's protecting you guys. So Travis will be roughhousing with the girls sometimes and he'll like pick them up because obviously he's like ginormous compared to them. And it is funny because Zoe freaks out and she
She'll
will
like
go,
bark, she'll
yeah.
like scratch his leg.
Yeah, she'll like bark and attack him and stuff and just like freak out. It's so funny.
And when I hold Pickle, he does it too.
I know this all feels like a lot, but I'm so thankful to see families like mine. I feel bad sometimes because sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like, what do we have to talk about? I talk on a camera all week long. Like
Talking on a camera is fun.
sometimes I feel bad because I get done with our vlogs and I'm like, did I even show you guys anything
Because then
today?
you can't argue.
Like, did I do anything of value here or did we just like ramble
Oh,
about
that's
nothing
so
all
cute.
day? It doesn't matter. So
Does it matter? You don't care about the people.
no, because God's going to put whoever he wants to put here. It doesn't matter about any of that. So if God puts one person here, you go, hey, you're the person God wanted us to get to connect with today. That's awesome. Praise God.
Okay.
But yeah, some days I just feel like, wow, did we do anything of value? I think all this week was kind of that way. Like I feel like all of our vlogs this week, I was like, hopefully this helps somebody. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just nice to know that like somebody else has the same type of a week, you know, that you have. Sometimes your weeks are boring and like they're not very exciting.
I
But
don't know what's happening.
you have no exciting weeks? You've never had an exciting
The
week.
only exciting week I've ever had was when I got Lucy.
So getting your cat was the only time you had an exciting week.
I mean, my birthday is an exciting week.
Mm-hmm.
Winter's an
It is
exciting
Trav's birthday on Monday.
2 days.
Oh, he's gonna be 15.
week. And then the next year is gonna be driving, and the next year is gonna get married, and then the next year is about to leave.
He's gonna get married at 17. You trying to move your brother out of the house?
Yeah. And then I can take all of his Legos because he's gonna be too old and he's not gonna want the Legos. He's gonna be like,
I'm pretty sure that kid is gonna have Legos his whole life. Like I don't ever see him not having
he's gonna be like 100 and he's just gonna be
playing with Legos.
he's like
Ah, I can't believe it. He's gonna be
Trav
15.
always positive.
We have to figure it out because we have your son turns 19 tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
No, he's gonna leave you.
Big growth. Oh, you found the rest of the owl puzzle. Okay, so anybody who watched my clean with me video, we now have the owl complete. So we just need to get the rest of the pieces for the butterfly and the turtle. We're missing butterfly and turtle pieces.
Turtle.
Will you go put this in the bag or up on the thing so they don't get lost, please? Just waiting. There you go. Go put that up.
Did you know?
Did I know what?
You know, there's a show where this person has a pet butterfly and his name is Butter.
A butterfly named Butter?
And then they have a fly.
Huh.
Butter and fly.
Very original. What show is that?
I don't know. It's just a show.
Okay, there's some show. The days are long, but the years are short. Absolutely. It's amazing.
Years
how
aren't
quickly it
short.
goes. Seems like it, because 15 years ago we were having your brother, and now look at him. He's all grown and doing grown boy
Seems like
things.
it's so quick.
Yes, that's what we
Seems
just
like
said.
I was 7 3 days ago.
It was so funny because that's where I love, like, I rarely get on Facebook, but I've been trying to get on more with having the group and stuff for the
You
church.
talk to me.
And I do love the memories that they post, but they shared one of
But
4
it's
years
kinda
ago.
creepy sometimes because if it's somebody's birthday and then you're talking to them on that, it shows like little emojis and it shows it can be like the happy.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Well, because, yeah, it is, all the internet stuff is creepy.
Internet's creepy.
Because it watches everything. But anyways, it was just so cute. We saw a memory of her from 4 years ago when we first moved in here. But the part that I was going to say, okay, I remember. No, 4 years ago when we moved in here. The part that was interesting though, hold please. Yes, that's very nice. Whatever way you want it.
People.
The part that was interesting was to look back. No, I'm trying to like put on blinders so I can. The part that was interesting was that it was so crazy to look at this video where Lily looks like a baby in it. Like she looks so little. And it was just so funny because I remember how we thought she was so big and so grown up. Like, I remember at that time that we were like, oh my goodness, she's so grown up. She's not our baby anymore. Look how big she is. And then now looking back at it, we're like, oh my goodness, you were a baby. Look how
you're gonna
little.
look at me.
Exactly.
I'm like 14,
Mhm.
and be like, you're such a baby.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Oh wait, let me do it on the side so I
I
just
don't
gonna keep
think
my
we can
finger.
read that.
So
I'm
Gina
14.
says, I hope we're not here for another 14 years. We've been loving your Bible curriculum. The kids and I take turns reading the Bible chapters and discussing them. We do everything orally since my kids do too much writing already, they say. We do a lot of it orally
I know
as well.
how they feel. I do too much writing too.
You poor thing.
I write a book every day. I write like half of my book
Okay,
every day.
you choose to spend all that time writing. That's not me.
I know, but you make
choose.
me ride for school, right?
I say take like 10 minutes.
No, 15.
Anyways, that is so awesome. You guys,
I'm hungry.
I was excited to share our curriculum,
Tiffany, 6
obviously,
minutes
because
of hungry.
we are excited to use it and we enjoy it. But I was excited to share with you guys, like, hey, if this could work for somebody else, like, that's way cool. All of the posts, like, people, like the messages, the posts, the pictures, like all of the things you guys are sharing with how your family is enjoying them has been like the coolest thing ever to see. Like to see other people. Oh my gosh, child. But to see other people using this stuff and getting to like enjoy it and to do it together and like the things that are coming up in your conversations with your kids and like it's so cool. And so I love it. Lex has been taking over the Heavenly Minded Homeschool Facebook group for people on there getting to chat, but like I'll pop on from time to time or she'll send me things and be like, hey, you need to come look at this or whatever. And then just the different like messages and stuff. It's so cool to see. The science we're going to, I think in month 3, we will start to pop in we will start to pop in some, go clean your room, Lily. Yeah, Lily never wants to clean her room.
Also, my cat though.
We will pop in. We're doing some like body science stuff this year, some more nature study, and then later we will do some like earth.
That means
LOL
that
means love on Lily.
Not laugh out loud or whatever you guys think.
Whatever you think it is, you weirdos that think LOL means laugh out loud. But yeah, you should totally add in some marine stuff. That would be fun.
And
Oh my
Dad, you
goodness.
said LOL to Dad Trav a couple of days ago.
And that meant love on Lily.
No, he meant it like laugh out loud, and I was like, no, it's love on love. And
Oh
then
my
I
gosh.
texted him
So
back.
I sent Travis, Karen will love on you. I sent Travis was cleaning his room yesterday because I was like, you need to get all your stuff done when we were doing all of our cleaning and things. And I was like, pretty soon it's going to be your birthday and you're going to be like, I don't want to clean. It's my birthday. I don't have to. So I sent him this meme this morning because he has all these dishes in his room. Dishes aren't even supposed to go to his room, but he had all these dishes in his room. But I sent him this thing that somebody posted, my brother posted or whatever. And it said, when my mom tells me to go get all the cups out of my room, and it was a guy at a wedding and he had this like huge stack of cups on his head and he was like balancing them on his head as he's like walking through this like wedding or whatever. So I sent it to Travis and I was like, see, you need to learn how to balance the cups on your head. All right, let me see that comment.
Then they're all gonna break.
Oh wait, no, go away. Okay, my husband asked the kids to write an essay on the Georgia Guidestones and pay them $10 each for it.
Whoa! Can I have $10?
Dude,
I'll
those
write the
Georgia
essay. I'll
Guidestone
write
things,
the
those
essay.
are crazy.
Can I have $10?
I can do that all day.
I can buy like 9 glues then.
They have been buying glue. They save up their money and go get like the cheap, like 33-cent, like school glue.
No, it's 30.
30 cent, not 33 cents.
Needs to be
Excuse me.
even.
Don't break this. Anyways, and they have been watching so many videos on how to make different slime recipes.
It's so fun. 'Cause you can be like, woo.
they wait for us to go podcast, and then these sketchy girls go into their like laboratory and start making all of these slimes. And then we come up,
Laboratory, aka
the table, yeah, in the kitchen. And then Daddy and I come upstairs and we'll find like weird things and like bowls and cups around the house. And we're like, what the heck? And Travis is like, I caught Virginia over there in the corner mixing up something.
She was right there picking up. He's like, what is that? That smells and looks disgusting. I'm like, it's fine, okay? She can be creepy.
She's like creepily in the corner because you guys, I don't know what they do. Anyways, they are a mess. Sketchy Labs Incorporated. We need to learn the story behind them. Yeah, those Georgia guys, you got me there. That's a good idea though, paying them to write an essay about it.
I would so
I've gone off.
take $10.
I've gone off on all of the video hole, like rabbit holes. Watch on that. You could buy so much glue to make slime in your sketchy lab if you would write an essay about stuff.
Sketchy lab.
We're gonna start in the end of month 2. We do it and going into month 3, but we're gonna start doing a like family essay story that we work on in writer's tea time to be working together. That's interesting. Then you guys could work on stuff independently, your own stuff too.
Hey mom.
Yeah. When
You know
we
funny,
get done
Gigi?
here, what?
That if you mix glue and soap, it makes a weird thing that goes like that.
So glad you told me that. Bambi, when we get done, you've got to go look it up because it's trippy. There's so much. Hey, which is cool because I was sharing, I never did the Friday introductions thing. I just never did on Instagram, right? Everybody does that. And so a few times, I think I've done it like 2, maybe 3 times. I've been like, oh, hey, I should probably do this because it's cool. You get so many followers, but so many times it's people and like you never actually connect with them.
48 cents will cook.
And so you never get to connect with them. And so I was like, but I want to get to connect with people, right? That's why we do all of this, so that we connect with people and like, be the body of Christ, right? And so I am going to go crazy here in a second and ban you from lives. Which you would really not like.
I'll just like move the couch and take it.
You would just be in the back, just
Hello.
anyways, so I did the Friday introduction, and so I was trying to think of like, what are a few random things, right? Like the whole point is to get to know someone, get to know them better. And so I shared how I love conspiracy theories. And it was so funny because that was like overwhelmingly the response from people of like, yes, me too. And Lily, shh. I just thought that was so funny because I thought for sure that would be the thing that people were like, okay, weirdo. And instead, it was like the thing that I got the most like overwhelming response from that was like, yes, me too. So I think that's one of those things with the Georgia Guidestones that you can get like really crazy off into like some crazy funky stuff. But then some of it, you're like, I don't know. It's kind of telling. Lily, stop it. Okay, now both the girls are outside running amok and doing whatever on earth they're doing. The kids had to present it to us individually too, so that helps with communication skills, vocabulary, and speech, as well as opening everyone's eyes to the things that they try to mess up with God. That is so cool. Sherry, you guys go and have fun. What? Your sister is trying to nap.
Look at that chicken.
There's plenty of chickens.
Chicken. It's mine.
You guys woke the baby up.
Okay. No. Look at my chicken. It's mine. Okay.
So, they have now made a ton of noise, some slamming and yelling through the house, and now the baby is in there crying because she just got abruptly woken up. Imagine that. Because it's not like she needs to nap or anything. So anyways, that is our fun for today, you guys. Now the baby will be up for the rest of the day. It is a full moon. Yeah, I guess that must be it. They start doing this stuff and I get that they're excited and that's totally fine, but there's that level of like, hey, bud. I don't know. exactly what Travis is doing. Travis! Travis! Trav. The girls already woke her up. Will you go ahead and grab her? Just bring her here. Yeah, she's losing her mind because your sisters just came flying through the house like lunatics. Oh, the joys. Yeah, that must be it. I was seeing everybody's posts. I saw some people do like all kinds of really cool like school activities for the harvest moon and all of these things, and they were like out doing like cool things at night. Yeah, my kids were all in bed, so we didn't do any of that. Come here, Lumba. She took one to sleep. Oh, I know you wanted to nap. Your sisters would not let you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That happens, huh? At least you're snuggly. At least you're snuggly and sweet. Huh. So, again, this is why for the live stream for church, we will be doing that down in the office. And the kids can stay up here and just watch service up here. Family was supposed to be coming. One of my brother-in-laws is in Washington, D.C., which isn't far from us. And he was going to come join us this weekend and then stay for Trav's birthday. But he was not able, after all, to change his. Oh, no. And it's Mom's. I'm going to set this over here so it doesn't get. There you go. You can have the box. Here, I'll keep this and you can have the box that came in. You want the box? And I'll hold on to my goodies. Anyways, he wasn't able to change his plans out of DC. So he's not able to make it. But Brandon's other brother and his wife, they will still be coming because I guess he has a job interview in Georgia. So they're going to drive up and visit. So family won't be here this weekend, but they'll be here, I think, like Monday and Tuesday or something like that, which Travis's birthday is Monday. So it still works out good to celebrate. And we will go pick up my mother-in-law and bring her down here so she can be with everyone and have that, which she'll be really super excited about. I was talking to her this morning. So that part will still be good. And then I doubt my mom will be able to make it over because she's there with my Nana Carol. Thank you guys all for praying for her. She's kind of hanging in there. And we need to try to find a way to get up and go spend some time with her. But my mom probably won't be able to make it down, just staying there with her. So that's okay. We'll figure it out and I don't know, do something. I know there were other comments, but now they've gone away and I don't, how do I bring them back? Oh, look, here's how I bring it back. Maybe. Oh, hey, look at this. There we go. Now I can see him. I can barely keep up with normal school. I love knowing I'm not the only one skipping the extra stuff. Yeah, absolutely not. I know. Sometimes I feel so bad because sometimes, and I get that we do things differently than most people and most of the things that are offered out there. But I feel bad sometimes when people come and they're like, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? I'm like, yeah, I don't do any of those things. If you want to do that, you totally can. I could never keep up on it. So all of the normal things always left me feeling like I was falling behind and I wasn't doing enough and we were missing out on things because we couldn't keep up with all of those extra things. Like, guys, I'm barely keeping it level, just doing this stuff that I feel like is the core stuff. Bye, Bambi. Yeah, go enjoy your fly study. Good luck with that. See, and that's what I love. Bambi had posted a picture in the homeschool group earlier, how her kids were doing an impromptu study on flies. And I said, that's why I do think child-led learning is so important. So making sure that we get the core stuff down, we're offering them just, a feast of different stuff that they can dive into as they're interested in, but then leaving them a ton of time to pursue the things that like they care about learning about. And I feel like you just learn the coolest things, doing that. It might not come in like a nice, neat box. Hey, Trav, did she go in there? Trav. I don't know where the baby went. Hold, please. Yes. She was, but then she left me. Baby ran away. Bye, Karen. We'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy your day. Give the family our love. The girls were up on this couch with their boots on. Yeah, the mosquitoes were fun because we do a nature walk each week for like our day, and then I've added in some pages from this like old vintage nature study book, which is cool. The book was written for like classroom instruction, so obviously there's some things in there that like are not quite exact, but
She was in your bathroom and she had accidentally knocked over your nail polish thing. None of them were open. You're supposed to
just trying to put it back in.
She was grabbing them and trying to put them back in.
But so we do the different little studies in there, but that's fun. So we just, obviously we're not like in a classroom setting with like those in a little container. So we've just gone out and about to look for these different things, and we get all kinds of different little things that we have found, and it's been super cool. To see the different things, especially like the mosquito one, because I get eaten alive by mosquitoes. It doesn't matter what I do, like they love me and they eat me alive. And so I'm always fussing about different things to try to keep the mosquito population down in our area because they eat me alive. And the kids are always like, oh, there's mom fussing about mosquitoes. So it was cool doing it as part of our nature study because I was like, see, look, you can learn all of these things. And then they were like, oh, this and that and that. And like, we should probably not do this. That's probably why there's so many mosquitoes here. And I'm like, oh, so glad you guys could finally learn that. Way to go. You're right, Heather. I don't know if I've kind of wondered about him because when we got this last batch of chickens, we got like 2 of each kind. And I think he was we had one that was struggling when it was a baby, and Brandon saved it. Like, I don't know what he did. It was kind of one of those weird things. We're really surprised he made it. And so he's always kind of had little things here or there that have been kind of weird, and we just weren't sure what was wrong with him. So I don't know if this is kind of just finally everything kind of coming together, or if this is something different. Like, I don't really know what it is for Andy. And that's where we're kind of just watching and trying to see, like, again, I don't want him to suffer, but we don't want to go and like put him down if he's on the mend, trying to weigh that the best way. So, stinking chicken takes up our whole life. We're so worried about him. Let's see. I hate mosquitoes. I got, how do you say that? Encephalitis a few years back. Nearly died from it. Good grief. I didn't even know I have no idea what that is. Like, Brandon will say it kind of like jokingly, but he's like, how you haven't ended up with like West Nile virus or something already, I don't know, because they eat me alive everywhere I go. It doesn't even matter. And we can have a whole group of people outside and I will be the only person and I'll be like covered in bites and I get huge welts. Poor Virginia. She's like me and she gets it too. So she'll come in and she's like, where's this stuff? We have, I will not touch DEET. I got DEET poisoning before, actually, when we lived in Georgia. It was awful. So, I knew it wasn't good, but mosquitoes, I had to have something. And yeah, after being poisoned with that, but I found the Johnson & Johnson. They have I don't like Johnson & Johnson as a company, but they have this like oil rub stuff. It kind of works like the Skin So Soft stuff that works. Brain inflammation from mosquito bites. That is insane. Bambi, goodness gracious. That's nuts. I had no idea that was even like I believe it, obviously, but that's crazy. All from a mosquito bite. Nasty things. So yeah, that was cool in our nature study, learning about just the different ways to try to keep mosquitoes down and away and stuff. So the kids, I've noticed, have been more aware, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't leave this bucket out here of stagnant water forever and ever for whatever game we're playing, because instead it's going to be like a hotbed for breeding mosquitoes. So there's that. I've always seen those things online. Have you guys seen that where it's like Paul Harvey said on his radio show to get rid of mosquitoes, you like spray, what is it, like Listerine or something all over your yard and it'll keep it mosquito free for the year or something like that. Have you guys seen those online? I've always seen that. And people always share it to me because they know mosquito issues, but I've never actually done it. But I think it's like Listerine with like Dawn dish soap or something like that. You can be fined in our town for having standing water. That's crazy. That's nuts. I feel bad to complain because when we were in the Florida Keys for a while, when we first started our company, you want to talk about mosquitoes. Good grief. Yeah, you're in Virginia. You can be fined for anything. Land of the free here. Being fined for everything. but I guess that's the libertarian in me. It is amazing though when we would go, like I remember one of our first times that we were driving down to the Keys because we were living outside of Savannah, Georgia, but we worked in the Florida Keys. So we would make that road trip to work on a weekly basis with little kids and then being pregnant. Super fun. Anyways, I remember one time we were driving into the Keys like right at sunrise. And so we were like, oh, you know how fun, let's go ahead and first stop with the kids. The kids are waking up because we drive through the night while the kids slept. We're like, well, the sun's coming up, let's go out. Nobody's on the beach. We'll go sit on the beach and watch. We got out to the beach and we're like running, like as the sun is coming up. It was so beautiful. And like you could literally see the cloud of mosquitoes like coming up. Bye, Bambi. You go enjoy with your kids. We got to get out of here anyways. I'll tell my mosquito story real quick. But you literally could see the cloud of mosquitoes like rolling up on the water, and they just like swarmed us as we thought it was going to be the super cool, magical, like watch the sunrise, like take a picture, and the kids would like sit on the sand and wake up, and it would just be so beautiful. And the mosquitoes like came up on us and like engulfed us, and we were like grabbing them and like running back, and like sand's flying everywhere. We're like smacking everything. It was so awful. And after that we were like, yep, anybody who says that they just like sit on the beach down here and like watch the sunrise, they're crazy. Absolutely nobody does, because there's so many stinking mosquitoes, and they're huge. Mosquitoes in Florida, especially down in the Keys, those things are like next level. They are not regular mosquitoes. And so it was awful. And so we never did that ever again. And that's my mosquito story that you guys didn't ask to hear, but now you know. So there you go. Well, now that my daughters have woken up the baby, and now they're doing who knows what because they are outside completely unsupervised. What are you doing, Virginia? What happened? What's on you? Orange stuff is on you.
Yeah.
What did you get into?
I was thinking outside and I have no idea what the color behind it.
I think I need to go parent my children because my 6-year-old is now covered in orange stuff that she doesn't know what it is or where it came from, but she's literally with a washcloth wiping herself off from like head to toe.
I tried to get off with the leaf, but
You tried to clean it off with a leaf, but the leaf didn't work.
it kind of did.
It kind of did. Leaves. Okay, so washcloths work better than leaves, though, are the scientific conclusion we have here. Okay, I think I need to go parent my children because I have no idea what's going on. My poor husband is trying to finish up. You guys, tomorrow at noon, come join us on our Facebook group for our home church live stream. Super excited for that. Hopefully less chaos will ensue for that one. But you guys go and enjoy your day. We're going to go take care of whatever this orange situation is from outside because I honestly have no idea what she's talking about. Anyways, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend and enjoy your day. I'm really glad you guys took the time to come and hang out with us. It really is fun to get to just kind of hang out, even if it's just my household being chaotic and you guys all watching it all go down. Hopefully you enjoyed it because it's so much fun. Yay. All right, guys, we will see you all tomorrow. Be there. I will add the link to the description of this as soon as it posts, so that way you guys can come and click on that and join the group, and we'll see you guys there. Love you guys all. Sabrina, seriously, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. I feel like so spoiled. So thank you. You guys have a great day. You all, praying for you all. If there's anything we can do, reach out and let us know. But otherwise, we will see you guys all tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys. Enjoy.